Can you hear me? Hello? Johnny, hello, can you hear me? I, I cannot hear you, Johnny.
Sorry, I muted myself.
Mm-hmm. Nice to see you again. How are you today? Can you please tell me? How are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm really nice. Thank you for asking. And can you please tell me what did you do today?
Today I studied and played badminton with my friends.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very nice. And can you please tell me what will you do tomorrow? Do you have any plans for tomorrow? What will you do tomorrow?
Tomorrow I will go to uh um the go to school to
Mm-hmm.
do
You will
something.
you will go to school.
Yes, to do
Mm-hmm.
something.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very nice. And what will you do at school? Can you please tell me? What will
I
you
don't
do?
know what will I do.
What do you think you will do? What do you usually do at school? Can you please tell me? What is something that you usually do at at school? Can you
I
please tell me?
usually tell jokes and work in groups at school, but this tomorrow I join something not for
Mm-hmm.
normal students.
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay, so you will have a normal day. Very nice. Okay. Now we will, okay, now I want to ask you, can you please tell me what else can you do, for example, in school? What is something else that you would like to do in school? Do you like to do math? Do you like to do English? What else do you like to do? Can you please tell me?
I like to do art
Art. Because
because sometimes I'm very good at art, but sometimes a little bit bad.
it's sometimes a little bit bad. Okay. Now we will that is quite nice and quite good. Okay, so we will start our class. Okay, where we stop on our previous class. Okay, now can you please just one moment? I will share my screen. Can you see my screen?
I can see your screen.
Mm-hmm. Okay, can you please tell me what do you think about plays? Do you like plays, for example? Do you like uh okay, do you like theater? Do you like to go to the theater? Can you please tell me?
I like it. I don't like to go to the theater because sometimes it's performance something boring.
Boring. Okay, and what is something that when do you feel when it's fun for you? Can you please tell me? When the theater is fun for you? Can you please tell me?
I think jokes are fun.
What jokes? What jokes are fun for you? Can you
I
please tell
think
me?
jokes that make us laugh can be
Mm-hmm.
fun.
Make you laugh. Okay, very nice. And what other things do you like to do? For example, those are jokes. And what other things, for example, do you like to do? Okay, what are some other things that you like to do? Can you
I
please
like
tell
to read comic books
me? Because why? Because
because it is
mm-hmm,
uh, really interesting.
mm-hmm. Okay, very nice. It is really interesting. Okay, very nice. And you can please tell me, okay, what else is interesting? What else can be interesting for you? What else can be really interesting for you?
If I think music could be interesting too
Okay, music. Okay, because why? Because
because it makes our ear feel good.
mhm, okay, very nice. Now we will start our class. Okay, now can you please read from here? Just one moment. Okay, can you please read this text? Can you please read this text for us?
Drama is a form of self-expression that begins when a playwright writes a play to express feelings about a topic or about life in general. But the play is only the beginning. Drama can only happen with the aid of other people. Actors express themselves by performing the play and bringing it to life in their own unique way. Set designers decide how the stage will look during the performance.
During the performance. Okay. Now, I want to ask you, what do you think about this? What is your opinion about this? Can you please tell me? What is your opinion
I think
about
it
this?
is really interesting.
Okay. And why do you think so? Why do you think it's interesting? Okay, in your
I think
opinion.
it's interesting because sometimes it makes a very interesting place.
Okay, very nice. Very interesting place. Okay. Now, can you please tell me what other places, what other things are interesting for you? Can you please tell me what is something else that, okay, so we have here performance. Okay, so what else can be interesting for you to do? Can you please tell me what else is interesting for you?
There are, I think, going on a ship can be interesting.
Because why? Because
Because I like to travel on the water.
you like to travel. Now let's continue. Okay, so can you please read from here to here? The audience.
The audience watching the play also contributes the reacting to the actors, to the lines that are being spoken. One man who was both a poet and playwright became the most famous writer in the English language, William Shakespeare. His plays have been performed, performed all over the world and in many languages. One of Shakespeare's plays is called The Tempest. A tempest is a violent storm.
Mhm.
At the beginning of the play, a ship is sailing from Tunis in North Africa to Italy. The ship is carrying some extremely important people. When a massive storm starts at a sea, everybody on board is petrified that the waters, waves, and wind will break up the ship and throw the passengers and crew into the water. The captain and the sailors are doing their very best to save the ship and its passengers from the storm.
Mhm. Okay. So how would you feel, for example, when there is a storm? So how would you feel? What would you do? And how would you feel, for example, when there is a storm? Can you please tell me? How
I
would you
will
feel?
feel scared because I don't know is everything okay.
Okay. And what can you do when there is a storm? Okay, so what is something that you can do? For example, when there is a storm, what can you do?
I can
So what is something that you can do when there is a storm?
I can do nothing when there's a storm
Okay, because why?
because I can't fight nature.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now let's see. And can you please tell me, okay, what type of the weather can scare you? Can you please tell me what is the type of the weather that can scare you?
Maybe a lot of wind like hurricanes can scare me
Mm-hmm. Okay, because why?
because it could blow away out of my house.
Blow away your house. Okay, very nice. Now let's take a look here. And can you please read these questions and give me your answers? Can you please read these questions for me and give me your answers?
What do you already know about space? What do you want to know?
So what is something that you know about certain places? And what do you know? Do we know about this text that you read about here? What is something that we know?
I don't know a lot about space.
Okay, but what is something that attracts you? What is something that is good for you? So what do you
I
think? What
think
is
when the interesting actors act,
mm-hmm. Okay, but what is interesting about this story?
it is about how the tempest is.
And why? Can you please tell me why? Why this is interesting for you? Why? What is the reason? Can you please tell me? What is the reason why this text can be really interesting, really
These
interesting?
things can be interesting because it maybe can tell the sailors about the sailors' cleverness.
Okay, very nice. Now let's take a look here. Okay, so this is the Tempest. Okay, so we have here Act Scene 1. Okay, now can you please read from here to here? Okay, sorry, from here to here. Can you please read this text?
Come on, sailors, use job quickly, quickly. You need to take in the big sail and listen carefully to the captain's order. Blow until you burst with, but leave enough room for us.
Mhm.
Alonso, watch out. Good sailor, where's the captain? Make sure the other sailors do the work. Sailor, please go back under the deck, sir. Antonio, sailor, where's the captain? Sailor, the captain is busy giving people orders. Can't you hear him? You're preventing us from doing our work. Go back to your cabin.
Mhm.
You're helping the storm, not us. Gonzalo, calm down. Costello.
Mhm.
Stevie goes to calm down. In the storm, I'll calm down when the sea comes now. Now go. These big waves don't care about kings and their advisors.
Mhm.
Go to your cabin. Quiet, don't add to our problems. I do what
Okay, 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 okay,
cons
okay. Just stop here. Stop here. I just want to ask you. Okay, so what do you think? What do you think uh, about this text? What problems, for example, when they sell, what problems can they have? Okay, so what are the problems uh, the, can they facing with? Can you please tell me what are some of the problems?
they're facing with a tempest.
Okay, and what do you think about what is your opinion about when they facing with tempest? So what is can you please tell me? Okay, so what problems they can have here?
We can
what are some problems that they can face it?
They can face with the big waves and winds.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very nice. Now let's see. Okay, and we have here. Okay, this. Okay, can you please read from here to here?
I'll do what you say, but just remember, you have important people on board. So the most important person on board is me. If you're so important, then order the storm to stop. If you can calm this weather and make the sea peaceful, we can put down our ropes and rest. If you cannot, then be grateful for your long life. Go to your cabin and get ready for the worst. Come on, men. Now get out of our way. The sailor leaves the stage. Gonzalo, the sailor makes me feel better. He never died on a ship at sea. We're lucky to be here with a terrible villain like him. If he survives the storm, we all will.
Okay, so what problems do they have here? Can you please tell me what do you think? What are some problems that they can have here?
They are having a problem that the sailor doesn't want other people to say, but they always say something.
Okay, so those are problems. Okay, very nice. And how, if you can, how would you help them? What is something that you can do? For example, if you want to help them, can you please tell
And
me?
maybe I will call the other ships to help.
Okay, very nice. And what can you do when there is a boat? Okay, so what is something that you can do
Maybe
when
I
there
will jump down and raise those boats home.
Okay, so this is something that you can do. Okay, very nice. Now, let's see, and what do you think about people on this ship? How do they feel? What do you think? What do you think about these people on this ship? So, what is your opinion about these people on this ship? Can you please tell me?
I think these people are not patient
Okay, and why do you think so? Why?
because they tell the sailor knows everything to do, but they say and stuff.
Okay, so they can do certain stuffs. Okay, very nice. And what stuffs, for example, do you like about this story? What is something interesting for you about this story? Can you please tell me what is something that can be really
It is
interesting? Interest.
about the funny that the Gonzalo says that we're lucky to be here with a terrible villain like him.
Okay, very nice. And now let's take a look. Okay, we have here this. Okay, text. Can you please read this text for us? Can you please read this text?
If you could play a part in the Tempest, which character would you be? Talk about it with your partner.
So which character in this story would you like to be? Okay, if you can choose one character from this
I would
story.
like to be the sailor
Okay, and why? Why did you choose sailor?
because I want to know how it feels when saying so much on a stage.
Okay, very nice. Now, and which let's say character you don't want to be? Do you have
I
certain
don't
character?
want to be the captain because I don't like to go out of the stage when other people are talking.
Okay, very nice. Now that is quite nice and quite good. Now let's see, and we have here, okay, the question number 1. Okay, here, can you please read this question and give me your answer? Can you please read this question for me and give me your answer?
What did you know before you reached the tempest? What did you want to know? What have you learned about how we express ourselves during the jar?
Sure. What do you know about the tempest? What is something that you know about the tempest here?
I know now that the tempest is very terrible.
Okay, and why? Why do you think so?
I think so because the tempest makes the sailor worried.
Because why? Because
It makes the sailors worried.
why? Why do you think so? Why?
I think so because the men are there are uh, because the sailor doesn't want any talk.
Okay. Now, number 2. Okay. Okay, can you please read the question number 2?
What did you want to know?
So what did you want to know? What is something
I
that you...
want to know that how the sailors save the people.
How do they save the people? Okay, and now, and the last question. Can you please
What
read the last?
have you learned about how we express ourselves?
So what did you know about how express ourselves? Do you know something how we express ourselves?
I learned about how we can to do something like act on the stage.
Act on a stage. Okay, and how? What is something that we can know about acting on a stage? Okay, can you please tell me? What is something that we can
I
know?
think it would be very embarrassing if we do the wrong way.
Okay, and why? Can you please tell me why?
Because if we do like that, we will be like if we don't know how to say something, the audience will laugh.
Audience will laugh. Okay, very nice. And why do you think so? Why do you think our audience will laugh?
Audience will laugh because
Why? Because?
because we don't know something to do. Uh, we created a joke instead of performance.
Okay, very nice. Now we have here what I know. What do you know about Tempest? Okay, from today's lesson, what is something that you know about Tempest about in our lesson?
I know about how terrible the tempest is. And
Okay, and
what bad things this the bad people worry.
worried about. Okay, now let's take a look. Okay, and can you please tell me what I want to know? What is something that you want to know about this? Is there anything that you want to know about this that we learned in our lesson? Do you have something that you want to know?
I learned that we need to use direct stress.
Okay, so this is something that you want to know, something something that is related for you that you want to know. Okay, very nice. Now let's see. And what else? What else can you know about this story? Okay, what else do you know about this story that we are having today? Can you please tell me what else is important for you to, let's say, to know about this story?
Uh, I I think I have to act when a storm comes.
And why? Why this is important?
This is important because what if we go on the ship out? We will be like, if we are not too lucky.
Okay. And what we learned from this story? What is something that we learned from this story that we are having here? Okay, so what is something that we learned about in this story?
I learned that we need to act fast when something bad happens.
Okay, and why? Why do we need to do that? Why do we need to act really fast?
We need to act fast because if we act fast,
hmm
we can solve many problems.
Like what problems can we solve? What are some problems that we can resolve? Okay, on this ship. Okay, what was the main problem? What is something that was
That how we need to solve fast, like the sailor.
okay? So this is something that is really important for us. And what we have here the question number one. Can you please read the question number one?
Why is the captain worried?
So why the captain is worried in this story? So why the captain was worried?
The captain was worried because that the ship will break into pieces.
Okay, so ship will break into pieces. Okay, number two. Can you please read number two?
What does the captain think might happen to his ship?
So what do you think? What
Maybe
captain?
the captain thinks it will be break or break
Mhm,
and he must call other ships.
mhm. Okay, very nice. And number three, okay.
You start to take in the big sail.
mhm. Who?
Think the sailor.
Okay, number four. Can you please read number four?
Where does the sailor tell Alonso and Alonso to go? I think uh, tell them to go into their cabins.
Mhm, to the cabins. Okay, very nice. And why does the tell to go there? Why do they need to go there? What do you think? Why they need to go there?
They need to go there for him to make to talk with other sailors.
To talk with other sailors. Okay, and can you please number six? Can you please read number six?
Why is the sailor angry with Gonzalo?
So why?
I think because uh, Gonzalo is quite naughty
Mhm.
and always tell about the things.
Okay. And number 7.
Why does the sailor make Gonzalo feel better?
So what do they do to make them feel better? What is something that they do to make them feel better? What do you think?
Think because because this knows how to make problems.
Solve problems. Okay. Okay. Very nice. Now we have here. Look again. Words in circle in the play. Match the definition.
May I go to the toilet?
Yes, of course. Go, go, go.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now we have here. We need to match these definitions. Now let's. Okay. We need to connect 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So with A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay. Can you please read number 1? Can you please read number 1?
Another word for old is elderly,
Okay. Next one.
very large, massive,
Okay.
stopping someone or something, preventing. Another word for help. And
Aid.
fortified.
Just 1 moment. Aid. Another word
The
for help.
yes, aid. The people who work on the ship rule extremely scarce. And
So what is that? What do you think? What is that? The
I
people?
think the people who work on the ship is the crew.
Crew. Okay, next one.
Extremely scared
Mm-hmm.
is aid.
Okay, extremely. Okay, very nice. Now let's take a look. Okay, when do you feel extremely scared? When are you scared? Can you please tell me? When do you feel scared?
I am never scared.
Mm-hmm. Okay, never. How about some animals? Can some animals can scare you? What do you think? Can
Maybe
some?
some tigers or lions.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very nice. And how about other animals? What other animals can scare you? Do you have? Can you find some other animals that can scare you?
I tigers uh, and wasps and snakes and
Mm-hmm.
poisonous frogs.
Poison frogs. Okay, very nice. And why poison frogs? Why did you choose poison frogs?
I choose that because those frogs are poisoned and we can't touch them.
We can't touch them. Okay, now can you please read this text? Can you please read this text for us?
Mm.
Can you please
It's
read this?
easy to climb a tree unless you fall. Come on, let's. It's fun to climb up high until you lose your balance. And it's easy to fall if you're not careful.
If you're not careful, okay. When do you, how about you? Okay, when do you feel careful? What is something that make you feel careful?
I
Can you
am
please tell?
always careful.
And why is that so important? Why is it important to be careful? Hmm?
I
What do you think?
think not careful. Maybe I am not like playing sports makes me
Mm-hmm.
careful.
Okay, so you don't want to play sport or what? You don't want to play it
Yes,
or and why
yes,
why?
it's because we need to run and we need to be careful to do it.
Okay, so we need to be very careful. Very nice. And what do you think about having a, for example, tree house? Would you like to play in a tree house? What do you think about
Maybe
this?
cool, but unless it falls, the tree falls.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very nice. Now let's take a look. Okay, so we have here this, okay, this text. Okay, can you please read this part of the text for us?
It's difficult to save the passengers and crew. It's fun to climb a tree.
It's fun to climb the tree. Okay, very nice. And what is something that is difficult, and what is something that is fun for you? Do you find something that is difficult and something that is fun for you? What can be difficult and what can be fun for you?
Maybe something I can't do can be difficult for me,
Like what?
like jumping down a tree,
Because why? Because
because it is really hard and lose a lot of time.
okay, very nice. And what can be easy for you? What is something that is easy for you? What is
I
something
think
that
eating can be easy for me.
okay. And why do you think so?
I think so because it is just you. It is very soft.
Okay, so this is something that can be really soft for you. Okay, now let's take a look. Okay, we have here difficult. Okay, so of this we have here eight examples. Can you please tell me? Okay, so what, look at the picture. What can be difficult here for you?
Maybe speaking another language, learn to swim, climb a mountain, catch a butterfly. Like solve a mystery and do a crossword puzzle can be difficult for me.
Okay, and what can be fun for you? Look at this. Okay, what is something
I
that can be fun for you?
I think cooking a meal, climbing a mountain, solve a mystery, do a crossword puzzle.
Crossword puzzles. Okay, very nice. And why is this typical? Why this is fun for you? Why?
I think this is fun because I have a dog that usually do it, so I find this exciting.
This is something that can be really exciting. Okay, and easy of this that we have here. What
And
can
this
be
cook a
easy?
meal.
Mhm. What meal?
Just cook a meal.
What meal can you
Mm,
cook?
well, I maybe cook rice because I have a nice like
Mhm.
some
Okay,
cook
and
a cook.
mhm. Okay, and what is dangerous for you? Look at the pictures. What is something that can be dangerous? Dangerous for you?
Maybe dangerous. Climb a mountain can be dangerous.
And why did you just climb climb a mountain? Why climb a mountain is dangerous?
Climb a mountain is dangerous because I might fall.
Okay, so you can fall. Okay, now let's see. Okay, and we have here. It's nice. What can be nice for you? What is something that is nice in this picture? In this vocabulary here, what is something that is nice for you? Can you please tell me? What can be nice?
I think nice
Mm-hmm.
can be yeah. Learn another mountain
Mm-hmm. Okay, because why? Because
because we need to solve a mystery. Uh,
mm-hmm.
we can have fun while we do this.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we can have some fun maybe while we are doing something like this. Okay, and exciting. What is something that is exciting here for you? What can be exciting for you? What is?
Exciting.
Mm-hmm. So what is?
It's maybe mm, do a crossword puzzle
Mm-hmm. Okay, and why this is exciting for you? Why? Can you please tell
because we need to use our memory to
me? Mm-hmm.
remember.
Okay, so we need to use our memory to remember all of these things. Okay, very nice. So this is okay, really exciting for you. And what in your life, what else can be exciting for you? Can you please tell me in your life, what else is exciting for you?
I think learning how to swim can be interesting, exciting.
Interesting and exciting. Okay, Johnny, can I go to the toilet, please?
Yes, you can go to the toilet.
Okay, Johnny? Hello, Johnny. Can you hear me?
Hello again, teacher.
Okay. Now, work with your partner. Okay, can you please read this text? Can you please read this text?
Work with your partner. Think of all the things you do at school. Take turns expressing your opinions to each other.
Okay, so what is something that you like to do, for example, in your school? What can you do in your school?
I like to pull pranks
Because why?
because they are funny.
Okay, so this is something that can be really funny. Okay, and what other things, what exciting things you can do in your school? What are some?
I can play badminton.
Okay, and what else can you do? Okay, play badminton, and what else can you do, for example, in your school? What
I
other?
can work in groups and draw interesting and use my imagination
Okay, because why?
because maybe my group is uh, a fan of those things,
Mhm.
so I can easily do it.
You can easily do it. Okay, very nice. Now let's say it's fun to act in a play. So what do you think about this? Is it fun to act in a play? What is your opinion about this? Can you please tell me?
I think fun is fun, really fun.
Okay, and why do you think so?
I think so because a play can be uh, with performance we can express ourselves.
Okay. Now, and how about this? Okay, can you please read this part of the text?
It's easy to learn English if you read a lot of books.
Okay, so what do you think about this? Okay, is do you like to read? Do you like to read some books? Can you please tell me? Do you like reading books?
I like to read some books.
And what books do you like to read? What books are your favorites to read?
My favorite is Horace Henry Smith
Okay, because why?
because it tells how a boy a boy makes the school feel business.
Mhm. Okay, very nice. Okay, so okay, and what other books do you like to read? Do you have some other books that you like to read?
I have Doraemon, dinosaurs, and a lot of comics too.
Okay, and what do you think about Doraemon? What is your opinion about Doraemon books?
I think they have a funny character.
And what is
And,
happening? I never watched Doraemon. Can you please tell me what is happening in these stories? What
it's
is happening?
about a cat's name, robot's name, Doraemon share things with magic tools with her friends. These his friends, but his friends use it for pranks instead.
Okay, very nice. Now let's take a look here. Okay, now okay, can you please okay read this question and give me your answer. Can you please read this question for me and give me
I
your answer?
I've been dancing since I was 6. I dance to keep fit. I enjoy dressing up in beautiful costumes. I feel I'm giving a gift to the audience. I smile when I dance. It's natural draw for people to move rhythmically. Everybody dance slowly. When you're happy, you might dance faster.
Okay, so what is your opinion about dancing? Can you please tell me what do you think about dancing? Is it easy? Is it? What do
I
you
think
think
it's
of?
difficult because I don't like to dance.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and your friends in your school, do they like to dance? Your friends in
The
your
girl likes, but the boys don't.
mm-hmm. Okay, and why? What do you think? Why
Because
why girls?
the boys prefer soccer more than dancing, but the girl like dancing and liven things up.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very nice. Okay, so this is something that okay, girls like to do it. Okay. Now, and what other things, for example, boys, and what other things girls like to do in your school? So, what is something that boys likes to do, and what is something
Boys
that girls?
like to girls like to draw and boys like to play badminton.
Mm, okay, very nice. Now let's see. And you, can you please tell me what else do you like to do?
I like to play chess
Mm-hmm. Okay, why?
because I can in the class days a star chess player.
Okay, very nice. And now let's see. That was quite nice and quite good. Okay, I can say that everything was really, really nice and everything was really, really good. Now, Johnny, can you please tell me, do you have any questions for me about today's class? Do you have any
I don't
questions?
have any questions. I like
Mm-hmm.
it.
Mm-hmm. And what will you do after this class? Can you please tell me? What
Well,
is
I
something?
will eat and prepare to go to schools.
Go to school. Okay, very nice. Now, I have to go, but I definitely want to see you next time. And I hope we will have more classes together soon. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. Bye bye. See you
Yes.
next time.
Goodbye, teacher. Thank you.
You're welcome.